What if I told you that where you are today, a sole trader with a small team or running multiple businesses, actually maps to a clear ladder that you can climb with step-by-step real actions, removing any guesswork? My name's Valente, and in the next few minutes, I can show you the proven steps that you can take to become the business owner that you've always wanted to be. I call these steps the Trades Business Growth Ladder. And in this video, I'm going to take you through the 3 stages that most trades businesses pass through, what holds most business owners back, and the exact fixes to move you up. I'll be blunt, the moves are simple, but not always easy. You'll have to change your habits. You'll have to start making new decisions, but ultimately, if you do this, it's gonna change your life. But listen, the practical action I will give at the end of each stage is something that you can do this week. And if you get them moving, you're gonna get results. Stage 1, the sole trader. This is where you're doing between 0 and £250,000. This is where most people start. You're on the tools, you're doing the jobs yourself, you might have a van, maybe 1 or 2 casual helpers, and a phone that never stops ringing. You earn decent money, but you work long hours. And there's almost no time for strategy and planning. Cash flow is tight because marketing is inconsistent, and sales, well, they're mostly happening through word of mouth. You're basically getting lucky. And the main goal at this stage is to get off the tools, create enough repeatable work so you can build a smooth operation. You need to systemize one offer, and you need one way of doing the job, one way of getting leads, and one way of generating sales. But the main fear here for many of you is losing control, overcommitting financially, and when you take that first step away from the tools, the fear is most definitely real. But trust me when I tell you that it's solvable, because success leaves clues. And at the Trade Mastermind, we teach the blueprints that get you through the breakpoints. So here's what you got to do next. You need to pick one core service, something that you can deliver well and it's repeatable. We don't like one-off unique projects because they're not scalable. You need a job that makes you the best amount of money for the least drama. Write in one sentence what it is that you think you're gonna sell to make that happen. Then I want you to take a day out this week to work on your business. I want you to work on your brand. I want you to work on your offer. I want you to pick your ideal customer profile. And I want you to say, where do my customers hang out? How am I going to generate these leads and target these businesses? Is it going to be through Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, referrals? And once you've got that marketing strategy locked in, now you've got to go to work. It's time to build a scalable system that's driven by marketing and closing deals. Stage 2, the trades business owner. You've now upped your game and you're doing between £250,000 and £750,000. You've made the jump. You're off the tools way more often, maybe occasionally being pulled back in. But you've hired a few people, you've got admin and operations, maybe somebody working in the office, and you're starting to understand things like CRM systems, finance, and management. But these things still feel chaotic. You can see the upside, but you're not able to manage all of this on your own. You're getting predictable revenue and the margins are improving, but your systems still need work. So you often feel stuck because you don't know what to do next. And that's because your perfect repeatable processes haven't been tightened. And your main goal at this stage is to build a perfect repeatable process. Something that is driven by the right product and the right service. We said that you need the right leads, and once you get a good conversion rate, now you've got to build a slick operation. You've got to start thinking about lead and delivery times, supply chain and how to get materials to site, credit limits, product, and so much more. You've got to think how you're going to manage your engineers in the field at scale and how you are going to build and scale out across a geography. These are important things to think about as you move into stage 3. Okay, stage 3, it's the wealth builder stage. We're at 750 to 3 million. And at this level, you should be running multiple revenue streams. You're now no longer relying on one offer, and you've probably started a few other businesses. You're clear on brand structure and margins, and you're thinking about exit. You've hired managers, you're less involved in the day-to-day, and the goal here is to scale into the right type of business to make a big profit. But ultimately, you need a management team that works, and that is no easy feat. And the fear at this stage is plateauing, losing operational grip as the company scales, or being tied to the day-to-day problems because your leadership hasn't truly transitioned. But if you want to build wealth and not just turnover, you need to do these 3 things first. Design and test more revenue streams. You need scalable product lines that mean your business is no longer solely reliant on one revenue stream. You need to get your KPIs in place, your key performance indicators, and you need to set a business management cadence. You need a 3-year vision with a 12-month strategy broken down by 90-day sprints across Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Throughout those quarters, you need monthly board meetings where you have your leadership team and maybe 1 or 2 non-exec directors expressing their interest and expertise on what it is that you need to do next. Once you've got these board meetings in place, you'll be able to set key actions and rocks that allow you to follow a system for growth. It will no longer be random, and now you're going to have a perfect, repeatable strategy that you can manage that's going to get you towards your end goal. So across all 3 stages, the same themes repeat: focus, systems, measurement, and leadership. Focus means limiting your offer so you can repeat it. Systems mean documenting delivery so the team can reproduce it. And measurement means tracking a small set of key KPIs so that the business moves in the right direction. Leadership can start making decisions, and that creates the right time and leverage. If you skip these basics, you'll trade hours of your time for money. And if you implement what I've taught you, you're going to build real value and true freedom, which is what all of us are aiming for. The Trades Business Growth Ladder is your guide to understanding breakpoints. There really are just 3 stages between 0 and 3 million. And we want you to have clear goals with the right actions so you can take your business to the next level now. Pick the stage that you're at and keep hustling. Growth isn't a mystery. It's a structure that you follow. And you can change the way your business works if you do what we have told you to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.